Let's bring in former Deputy Assistant Attorney General John Yoo, former federal prosecutor Jim Trusty. Jim was also previously an attorney for former President Trump. It's good to see you both again. Jim Trusty, welcome back. So first to you, Jim. One Twitter user said, quote, "The first felony conviction of a former U.S. president was not for the Iraq or Afghanistan wars, illegal CIA coups, drone striking weddings, or spying on Americans. It was over a state misdemeanor on a books and records case that expired for a porn star, and that porn star's NDA. So this is what the left is doing to America." Take it, Jim. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's spot on. That's spot on. I mean, look, you know, and I'd probably add the Russian dossier to my list of outrageous moments without prosecution. But, you know, look, what you just heard from Alina, I think, was very much right, that what's happening is lawfare. It is prosecutors that are manipulating law, not following evidence, but manipulating law to go after an individual. And it's incredibly destructive in the long run. It's so short-sighted. I mean, look at what's happening overnight. We now have Michael Cohen going on TV as the minister of truth for those who pursue lawfare. Like that's what you get when you start manipulating the system and damaging the system because of an ends justify the means mentality towards President Trump. So we're in very perilous straits, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, we don't want the legal system abused like it is. John, we want to get your reaction to voters on the street, what they're saying. Watch this.
I think it's a complete failure of our justice system, and it's a complete Joe Biden, Kamala Harris hit job.
It scares me that we would literally go after any, whether it's a Democrat, a Republican, an independent, any person running for office, that we would go after them in order to silence them. That's a scary place to be.
I do feel like it's probably not going to influence a lot of people who have already decided to vote for Trump and a lot of people who've already decided to vote for Biden.
What do you think, John?
I think the prosecutors in our system have had a lot of power for 200 years. They've never gone after a president before, a former president, because we had people who had leadership ability, who had good sense, who had prudence, because we understood that if you start going after former presidents, we're going to create terrible incentives for future presidents. We're going to have presidents who, instead of thinking about the best policies to protect the country, are going to start worrying about their liabilities, about whether they're going to be investigated or sued by their successors. And so that norm, that important constitutional historical practice has broken down. And I blame President Biden for that. I blame these DAs for that. And I'm afraid that because these charges were so weak, they have now opened the door for all kinds of cases that are going to be brought against presidents. It might be the case that Republican DAs now have to prosecute Hunter Biden, Joe Biden, and future Democrats in order to restore things to the way they were.
You know, you don't want tit for tat banana republic stuff, but the Democrats brought it there. Show the dozens of Republican senators uniting now and saying what happened was wrong. We should point out polls from Emerson College and the New York Times show Mr. Trump leading Mr. Biden in anywhere from 7 to 5 swing states. This New York Times poll, Trump is leading with independents in 5 of the swing states, including Pennsylvania. Now, the majority of independent voters said a guilty verdict would either have no impact or make it more likely they would vote for Trump, Jim. And by the way, Trump's fundraising website crashed when he was found guilty because people were pouring in to donate. This is what the Trump campaign is saying. We're waiting for the FEC records on that. They also said they raised nearly a huge $35 million in one day since the verdict, Jim. That's way more than what Biden made with his glitzy, Obama, Clinton, Hollywood fundraiser here in New York in March.
Yeah, I think it just goes to a central lesson here, which is that the American people, a huge swath of the American people at least, recognize foul play when they see it. They don't have to be lawyers. They don't have to know about jury instructions or a defense witness not being allowed to testify. But when they see something that's off the rails, where it is targeting the person first and dreaming up inventive ways of prosecuting him second, they know that's wrong. And they realize that it's crossing the Rubicon. And, I hope and think that a lot of people, whether they're donating or not, are taking the time to reflect on what this means in the long run if we have a politicized, weaponized criminal justice system like this.
John Yoo, you got 10 seconds.
I agree with Jim. I think the only way to end matters is for President Trump to win and hopefully put an end to this use of prosecutorial power to wage political warfare.
Got it. John Yoo, Tim Trusty, thanks for joining us. It's good to see you, gentlemen.